Hi, thank you for tuning in. I want to talk to you in this particular video about another one of my different passions. In my last video, I talked to you about my creative writing passion. I mentioned my greeting cards, my poetry, and my children's books, and I asked for your support. So in this video, I want to talk to you about a gift that I had. I knew that I had it when I was a very little girl. So, what do we have here? My clippers, my liners. So when I was a little girl, I didn't have these, but I had a passion for hair. I could do my own hair, and for special occasions, my mom or my sister did my hair. And so anyway, eventually, at one point in my life, I went to beauty school, and in beauty school, I became their main cutter. They glide so easily. I love this brand. So, what do we have here? My thinning shears. Two different times I worked for this major hair company, and at one point they sent me way out in St. Louis County to their training center, and it enhanced my good cutting skills. So I love to cut. Ladies, if I'm going to trim your ends, I do know what ends. I understand that some people are afraid to get their ends cut. I do know what cutting ends is supposed to mean, and I will just cut your ends. So, what do we have here? What a beauty. I thought that was a fun color. My attachments. One more. So, I hope that men, women, boys, girls, I hope that you'll let me be your stylist, your makeup artist, or your skincare consultant. Men, you'll love the facials. I had one person who would drive from Chesterfield, Missouri to over here to Illinois to get a hair service, and I would always ask, "You want a facial?" He'd go, "Mm-hmm." So, and then for the good old-fashioned pedicures and manicures, ladies have a number of fun colors. I don't know any men, you know, no men that I've ever served wanted any of this, so they would prefer no color or either just clear. I want you to know that as I talk about makeup, a little something for the eyes, it's just so fun. If you are working to have a beautiful heart and a beautiful mind and love and respect for people, then you're already beautiful. You can have all of this going on, your hair, your makeup, your nails, your purse, your heels, and if you've got an ugly heart and an ugly mind, guess what? And I would hear that, and it is so true. You know, that's what makes you beautiful. But this stuff is still so fun. It's fun to groom. So I hope that I can be your stylist, your skincare consultant, your makeup artist, your fashion consultant. So I hope that you will email me. That's WRYTE, the number 2 at yahoo.com. WRYTE, the number 2 at yahoo.com. And hopefully you'll let me serve you. It always feels so good to have a physical representation of what you work for. So my license, um, through the years, well, way back when, just stands out to when I went to Springfield to get them, and I did pass my test on the first try. Some people have to go back, but it was a real good experience. So anyway, I hope to be your consultant. A number of people with the virus in the air, and people have had to shelter in place, and there have been the stay-at-home orders. So a number of people are turning their gifts, their talents, their callings, and purpose into bigger and greater things. A number of people are out of work because of it, and it's risky for different states to begin to open up. Some people have already been walking around as if the coronavirus, had been blown out of the universe, but it's still here. So I hope that you'll email me your contact information. I'll call you, and we can talk on the phone, or we can meet someplace and be some 6 feet apart is the recommendation. And hopefully we can work together from here on out. And whatever you're working on, whatever your gifts and talents and callings and purposes are, feel free to share. And if I can help and support you, then I will. Speaking of a beautiful heart and a beautiful mind and gifts, talents, callings, and purpose, if you have a heart for people, you want the best for people, certainly if you had a childhood that was safe, comfortable, and fun, signs of trouble were few, that's one statement that I voluntarily put in some court writing as I worked for rights. So I decided to add that, so that people can know that much more about me. So if, especially if you had a safe childhood and you want that for others, or if you've been safe as a person and you want that for others, then I'd like to talk to you. So I hope that you will send me a friend request on Facebook. Type in orphans, widows, etc. Orphans, widows, etc. And send me a friend request. The name of the not-for-profit organization that I began way back in 2002 is O.W.E, Orphans, Widows, etc. And because of I won't get into it, because I want the focus to stay on this passion, the hair care, the beauty, the fashion. But if you have a heart for people, and if you want to send me a friend request, I would love to talk to you. So a number of things were put in place way back in 2013, and it's just past time for you and me, if you've got the right heart and the right mind, for us to get to work. So I hope to hear from you, and thank you for your time.